Hello, I'm Max and welcome back to FX Axe. Today we're checking out Orbex. Are we shooting for the stars or just lost in space? My first glance at this website was rather confusing. First of all, you're greeted with a top hat. Not sure if that was meant to be a magician's with a rather terrified rabbit waiting to bolt, a Victorian gentleman's Sunday best, or indeed the fallen headpiece in Ford's theatre the night Lincoln was shot. Then you get a stern collection of cross-armed men, followed by a chunky globe that looks like it's fallen off a geography classroom wall. Make of that what you will. But since Orbex likes to present itself as something of a space rocket company, let's stick with the space theme today. The question is Orbex genuinely ready for liftoff with tools and conditions and safety that you need to trade confidently, or is it just another hunk of scrap metal burning up in the atmosphere? Let's launch into our 5 pillars, and of course you can skip through the pillars using the timestamps below. Roll the intro. So, safety and deposits and withdrawals. Orbex operates under Mauritius and Seychelles licenses. This is fairly standard in the FX world, providing elements of oversight but not offering the same level of protection as top tier regulators like the FSA or ASIC. Getting started with Orbex was fairly straightforward, though it did feel a bit longer compared to other brokers I've tested under similar regulatory oversight. Once I submitted everything, my account was manually reviewed and approved in under 12 hours. Every space mission needs a reliable fuel system, and Orbex does a decent job here. You can fund your account via bank wire, credit and debit cards, or cryptocurrency. Deposits went through smoothly for me, and withdrawals landed back in my account within a business day, which in broker terms is almost light speed. The fact that crypto deposits and withdrawals are handled directly is also refreshing. Unlike some cowboys who only half support it, Orbex seems to have its systems in order. No hidden detours, no odd restrictions depending on your location. We've given that 7.5, a reliable fueling station, not the biggest range, but trustworthy and consistent. So, fees and transparency. This is where Orbex hovers somewhere in low Earth orbit rather than breaking into the stratosphere. They do publish account conditions and fee structures, and those are clear enough once you've looked. The starter account offers spreads from around 1.5 pips with no commissions, while Premium and Ultimate bring raw spreads with commissions of $8 and $5 per lot respectively. The catch? The better the spreads and tools, the higher the deposit required to unlock them. Transparency is fine on paper, but the fact that you need to commit $25,000 to see Orbex at its very best feels like keeping the advanced tech locked away in the mothership. Beginners are left with clunkier, less efficient kit. Our verdict, 6.5. Transparent if you dig, but the tiered access makes it feel like 2 different rocket programs. One for the pros and one for the rookies. Platform and asset range. Here Orbex deploys the classics, MT4 and MT5. MT4 is the trusty shuttle, reliable, customizable and still widely flown despite its age. MT5 is the upgraded spacecraft with more order types, more time frames and a slicker cockpit. Having both is good. What makes Orbex a little more interesting is the integration of Trading Central directly onto the portal and platforms, plus a copy trading system and daily market analysis. It's not the Hubble telescope, but it does give you sharper vision than the bare bones offshore outfits who just hand you MT4 and wave goodbye. Our verdict, 7.5. Platforms are solid enough, asset range broad enough, and Trading Central integration gives Orbex a genuine extra booster stage. Customer service. Every astronaut needs ground control, and Orbex does a respectable job here. Live chat connected me to a human within minutes, and the answers were clear and relevant, not just recycled scripts. More impressively, I was contacted directly by an account manager after sign-up. She stayed available for direct queries, which makes a difference compared to brokers where you're just shouting into the void. There's also a ticketing system for more formal requests, and responses generally came back within 24 hours. Nothing revolutionary, but solid, steady and reliable. Like Houston calmly talking through your re-entry. Our verdict, 7. A reassuring mission control team. Not iconic, but better than most offshore ground crews. So the USPs. Orbex does manage to bolt on a few extras that lift it above just being another MT4 shop. Trading Central integration is the standout. Genuinely useful analysis tools baked right into your platform. The research and market analysis are up to date and worth checking, and the copy trading facility gives beginners a way to hitch a ride on more experienced pilots. Not a euphemism. The problem is that many of these features, especially premium education and the best trading central tools, sit behind higher deposit thresholds. That's like putting the good spacesuits behind a locked hangar door unless you're already a seasoned astronaut with deep pockets. We've given that 6.5 out of 10. Some solid extras, but beginners are left with the basic kit while the pros get all the shiny toys. So our final verdict. Does Orbex soar like Apollo 11 or fizzle out like a dodgy firework? In my book, it's somewhere in between. Regulation is offshore, so you don't get the top tier safety nets of FCA or ASIC. But at least Orbex isn't some fly-by-night scam. They've been around, previously CySEC regulated, and that track record counts. Funding is reliable, platforms are industry standard with some good add-ons, and customer service is genuinely decent. The downsides? The best tools and conditions are locked behind higher deposits, and beginners may feel they're stuck in a cramped capsule while the professionals get the space station. Our overall score, 7.2. Respectable, reliable, and not without its strengths. Not quite a moonshot, but definitely more than space junk. If Orbex is the one for you, why not sign up using our affiliate link in the description? We will receive a small kickback, but it means we can continue making these videos so you can stay safe in the financial universe. From FXax, I'm Max. See you next time at the rocket end.